stops along the way at Frontierland and Fantasyland. You sit tight. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're leaving Main Street Station right now, so wave it goodbye. But if you stay on board long enough, sooner or later, you'll be back. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. For an old conductor like me, there's no better place to ride the rails than the Magic Kingdom. By the way, we're traveling on pure steam power. This old locomotive is descended from the mighty trains that powered the golden age of steam. And just like me, it's a little old-fashioned. Now, where else can you travel from the charm of Main Street, USA, to the untamed jungles of Africa, Asia, and South America? At the Magic Kingdom, anything is possible, and we're headed straight to the heart of Adventureland. It can get pretty wild in these parts, especially if you run into Captain Jack Sparrow. He's hiding out among those scurrilous pirates of the Caribbean. So whether you're boarding a boat for the Jungle Cruise or flying on Aladdin's magic carpets, when you visit Adventureland, bring an extra dose of bravery. As for me, I'll stay safe and sound right here aboard my train, if you don't mind. We've reached the wild west of the Magic Kingdom, Frontierland. This outpost is home to colored wagons, cowboats, and country bears. And we've got our own mountain range of exciting adventures. You might catch a runaway mine train at Big Thunder Mountain, or hop on over to Splash Mountain and join Brer Rabbit for a 50-foot drop straight down into the Briar Patch. We've reached Frontierland Station, everyone, so sit tight until we come to a complete stop. If you're disembarking here, please carry your strollers all the way off the platform. Watch your step now. This is Frontierland Station.
Howdy folks, as we're approaching Frontierland Station, please remain fully seated until we come to a full and complete stop. I'll tell you when you're good to go by telling you all clear. And in the meantime, please remain fully seated. Remain seated, guys. Hold on. Alright, you're all clear. Watch that as you exit. This is Frontierland Station, your gateway to Adventureland and Liberty Square. If you have a stroller, please only unfold that stroller on the other side of our exit gate. Staying on board, our next stop will be Fantasyland Station.
A lot of people go up here.
at all times. Parents, please supervise your children, keeping the little ones on the inside, while the responsible parent sits on the outside. And for the courtesy of everybody on board, please no eating, drinking, or smoking while aboard the train. Sit back, relax, folks, because we are all aboard.
Howdy, folks. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Railroad. We're headed for Fantasyland and to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated. Keep your hands and arms, feet and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
In the American wilderness, we'll pass by the dusty desert town of Wilmington. Keep your eyes peeled for the runaway mine trains of Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. The runaway train. Now I ask, is that any way to run a railroad? I feel right at home here in the prairies and forests of the American wilderness. These works haven't changed much since the days when settlers started heading west. Nowadays, the rails can carry us safely through the wild, and a trip that used to take months now be made in just a few weeks.
Alright, so please make sure those hands, arms, feet, and legs are inside the train at all times. Thank you.
Along the banks of the river. And naturally, many early settlers decided to put down stakes and live here too. Of course, those early settlers weren't the first to make their home in this wild frontier. These native tribes of Plains Indians lived hunting and trading for centuries before we ever came along. They were the first to take the wild horses of the American plains, long before our big old iron horses started chugging through these parts. We're almost out of the woods, folks. We're coming up on the most magical of lands, Fantasyland, a place where any dream can come true. Fly over London with Peter Pan. Set sail on It's a Small World. Take a trip under the sea with the Little Mermaid. Be our guest at an enchanted feast in the Beast's Castle. Or journey into the Seven Dwarfs Mine, where 1,000,000 diamonds shine. Whether you're a pixie, a princess, or just an everyday dreamer, there's always something special about Fantasyland. If you've been riding trains as long as this old-timer, you may remember the days when the circus would come to town on the local railway. Well, the circus is here, except for the Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to fly high with Dumbo, or join Goofy on the Barnstormer, a rollicking ride of circus acrobatics and coaster thrills. This station is also your gateway to the rest of Fantasyland and Tomorrowland. Now, please wait until the train has come to a complete stop. Gather your trolleys and carry your strollers away from the platform before you start unfolding. That way we can start loading up for the next leg of our trip. For those of you disembarking, please watch your step. Thanks for traveling with us on the Walt Disney World Railroad. Join us again real soon. Get your stay aboard at our next stop is Main Street Station.
Hi, folks. As you're approaching Fantasyland Station, please remain fully seated till we come to a full and complete stop. I'll tell you when you get to go by telling you all clear. In the meantime, please remain fully seated. Do not jump out of the living train. It is not recommended. Just remain fully seated. I'll tell you when it's good to go, so remain seated. Alright, you're all clear. Watch the step as you exit. This is Fantasyland Station, your gateway to also Tomorrowland. If you have a stroller, please only unfold the stroller on the other side of our exit gate. Staying on board stop will be Main Street, USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Walt Disney World Railroad is now boarding for a scenic trip around the Magic Kingdom with stops at Main Street Station and Frontierland. Everybody board carefully. All aboard, please. Circus performers, please report to the Big Top Supervisor. You'll have plenty of time to tour the Magic Kingdom after the big show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is your last call for the Walt Disney World Railroad, now departing for a grand circle tour around the Magic Kingdom, with stops at Main Street Station and Frontierland. All aboard!
Good afternoon, folks. Welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Railroad. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands on seat legs inside the train at all times. Supervise your little ones. Keep them seated on the inner left, with the responsible adult seated on the outer right. And to the safety and courtesy of everyone on board as well as the train, no eating, drinking, or smoking. Those whistle blasts from engineers have cleared us for forward motion to Main Street Station. So sit back, relax. We are all aboard.
Looks like we're ready to embark on the next leg of our journey. Our destination is Main Street, USA. Now, everyone stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children.
Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
There are some who say that this steam train is a little old-fashioned, but for me, it's the only way to travel. Of course, there are those who prefer to hit the highway, and on the right, you just might spot some pint-sized drivers taking their first spin behind the wheel of a car. Getting from place to place is a big deal in Tomorrowland, where you might board a people mover, zip around on the Astral Orbiter, or book a flight across the galaxy at our busy starport in Space Mountain. Tomorrowland is truly a world on the move. Speaking of moving, it seems like a whole lot of new neighbors have been migrating in from all corners of the Milky Way. There's that rascally Experiment 626, better known as Stitch, always up to his usual antics. Buzz Lightyear is scouting for a few good space rangers. Even the monsters of Monstropolis have taken a shine to Tomorrowland. I hear those monsters are pretty funny. They're sure funny looking. Yep, the future is here today at the Magic Kingdom. And the future looks like a lot of fun. But after working on the railroad all the livelong day, it's nice to come home to good old Main Street, USA. Inspired by the small-town dreams of a young Walt Disney, a walk down Main Street is like stepping back into the early years of the 20th century. Of course, ours is a Main Street of the imagination, and we've got our own hometown hero, Mickey Mouse. We've made a complete trip.
Hey friends, as a safety reminder, duty those legs and feet fully inside the train. Thank you.
These past few days. If you're staying with us, we'll be headed for Frontierland next. Right now, please stay seated until our train comes to a complete stop. Then pick up your belongings and carefully step off the train. If you have strollers to unfold, please take them all the way beyond the platform so we can safely board passengers for the next leg of our journey. This is Main Street Station, Main Street, USA.
As we approach Main Street Station, please continue to remain fully and completely seated until our train has come to a full and complete stop. I will let you know when our train has come to that full and complete stop with those few magical words of all clear, letting you know at that time we'll be safe to stand and disembark our train. But until then, for your safety, please continue to remain fully and completely seated. Remain seated, folks. Remain aboard the train. Wait, we are now all clear.